Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
So you made a lot of mistakes, walked down the road a little sideways, cracked a brick when you hit the wall, yeah. So you didn't do your best, it pulled you down faster than a sunset. Hey, it happens to us all. When the cold hard rain just won't quit and you can't see your way out of it, you find your faith has been lost and shaken. Here's your chance and it's worth taking. Get on your knees and dig down deep. You can do what you think is impossible. Keep on believing, don't give in. You got the strength to raise the wind. Remember what one dream can do. You are unstoppable. You can weather any storm. Don't you know that you were born to win? Oh, you'll find a helping hand when you need it most. A lighthouse shining on the coast that never goes dim. When your back's against the wall, when you stumble, when you fall, you find your faith has been lost and shaken. Here's your chance and it's worth taking. Get on your knees and dig down deep. You can do what you think is impossible. Keep on believing, don't give in. You got the strength to raise the wind. Remember what one dream can do. You are unstoppable.
Oh, hey! Hello, everybody. I've been waiting. Even though we're not doing final assembly here this year, our staff and Mr. Dabraki have put together a tremendous tribute to our grade 8 graduates. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Nylea Garcia with FRM 10. Welcome to the final assembly for the class of 2020 at the Frost Middle School. Here is our principal, Mr. Patterson, leading us in today's ceremony.
Well, now that you're comfortable and I've had a change of wardrobe, as you can see, we will commence our tribute to our grade 8. Please allow me to welcome and introduce Jaden Willett and Nylea Garcia, who will lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, ladies. And now, families, grade 8 students, please enjoy our rendition of the national anthem as sung by our very own Arkita Sewe.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad strides and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Thank you, Arkita. That was fantastic, as always. Boys and girls, these are uncertain times, indeed, in our world. These are especially uncertain times for our students leaving the Frost Middle. We know that you'll be in very good hands at the next level, and you'll do all that you can to make your parents proud and be the best that you can be. Traditionally, I'm standing in front of 700 people talking about the expectations of the future and our best wishes for our grade 8. And we do wish you the very best. But I want to convey to this grade 8 group and our grade 8 parents just how proud we are in the way that you've handled this situation with such grace and dignity. So many of my colleagues have expressed their admiration for this group of kids, and they were all too eager to be part of our grade 8 tribute, even though we couldn't celebrate in the traditional way. You have truly been the ambassadors for this school. You led us through something none of us have ever experienced without a complaint. We've asked you throughout this past year, and especially these past 3 months, to model what it means to be a Frost Falcon. And you've done that, as evidenced by achieving the best attendance of any grade at the Frost Middle School prior to the closure, as evidenced by amassing the lowest number of incident reports of any 8th grade in the past several years, as evidenced by the greatest participation in Extended Learning Day, Frost Student Council, Frost Middle School Honor Society, and intramural sports that we've seen in recent years, and as evidenced by how you stuck together during these difficult times. I stand here wearing what for me is a very symbolic necktie. The only other time that I've worn this tie was at my son's adoption proceedings. And I share that little bit about myself because I've asked you to share so much about you. And I've asked our staff this year to share so much about themselves. What you kids don't realize is our teachers, our team, had to drastically change the way that they teach, just as you had to change the way that you learn and the way that you submit assignments. So please thank your teachers, and please thank your parents for all that they've done for you. But we were unified throughout this process, throughout this remote learning experience. My necktie has variations of our nation's colors. Those colors symbolize unity, the red, white, and blue. And I wear it today to tribute to you because you were unified. We were unified throughout this remote learning experience while representing our school and our community. The theme of unity is embedded in our Frost attributes. F stands for family. I belong here, and I'm proud to be a Frost Falcon. L stands for legacy. Once a Frosty, always a Frosty. And I want you please to remember that and come back and see us. C stands for community. We are all responsible for making our school great. And you, as the flagship class, did your part toward that goal, despite all of the challenges that have come your way throughout your middle school experience here at the Frost. Middle school graduates, we bid you farewell, and we'll miss a lot about you. I will miss our lunchtime chats. You may have called them lunchtime lectures. I will miss reading from your 4th grade yearbook and embarrassing you. I will miss the phone checks. I will miss having you help with announcements. I will miss debating with you. I will miss your smiles, and I will miss your scowls. And I will miss calling the day of the week at 12:48 and having the responsible 8th grade group pop up and do what they needed to do to help out in the CAF. But that was the type of kids you were this year. Good luck to our grade 8, and thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, and grade 8 students, I would like to introduce without further ado our Frost Student Council President, Lucero Aquino.
Hey guys, I know this may seem weird. Like, who would have ever imagined that we would be here today, where we are, graduating under these circumstances, not being able to see or hug each other, and not being able to walk across that stage and enjoy our last time in the building we have so many feelings and thoughts for. Well, the answer is no one. Nobody thought that Friday, March 13th, would be our last day together. Because I'm sure that if we did, maybe we would have hugged each other a little longer. Maybe we would have said proper goodbyes to the staff. Who knows what we would have done? But as Albert Einstein once said, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. I hope that's what we can accomplish today. And obviously, it might be hard for some people, including myself. But moving on doesn't mean we have to forget about our memories. For example, I will never forget my first day in school. It was 9 years ago, and I remember feeling scared and lost, and I felt like I did not fit in. Until a girl came up to me and said, "Hi." So then I noticed that school wasn't going to be that bad. School was actually going to be great. But like I said before, we don't have to forget about our memories. We must always remember that we are a family. I think I speak for us all when I say that the staff have made a great impact on all of our lives. I would personally like to thank all the teachers that have been here these past 9 years, and all of the friends and family that have helped us be here where we are today. And as president of the student council and as a fellow student, I would like to thank anyone that has ever had to deal with our class, the class of 2020. And I would like to remind every person, new and old, once a Frosty, always a Frosty. Thank you for your time, and I hope we can all succeed and conquer our dreams. And I hope that the Robert Frost School can stay strong for many more years to come. Once again, thank you, and I will deeply miss all of you.
Thank you, Lucero. You have been a worthy Frost Student Council president. It is my honor to read the first group receiving certificates of completion at the Frost Middle School. William Abreu, Angel Aguiar, David Ajanel, Joshua Alcantara, Junior Alcantara, Louis Almanzar, Aliyah Anaskevich, Alexa Andujar, Lucero Aquino, Erwin Ares Peguero, Eddie Baez, Victor Berrios, Crystal Batista, Giselle Beltre, Joan Carmona Alvarado, Esmeralda Casado, Genesis Castro, Sophia Chacon, Melanie Chaco, Paris Chigi, Mario Cyprian, Jaylin Colado, DeLacy Cruz Reyes, Gemarelis Cruz,
Catherine Cruz. Mia Dela Cruz. I would like to introduce Ms. Consoli, who will present the awards for excellence in Grade 8 English Language Arts.
Hello to the Frost Middle School class of 2020. Congratulations. You are done. You are going on to high school. I'm sure that there have been many days this year where you thought, oh, it's never going to come, and here we are. You're watching the final assembly video. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm here to recognize people for ELA class from the year. And I went through everyone's grades and thought back on the time that we were together in the classroom, and I thought about the time that we've been working together through remote learning, and I want to give some shout outs. That's how I'm gonna start here. I'm going to give shout outs to everyone in ELA class that worked their hardest and maintained an average score of 95 or better throughout the entire school year. So please help me recognize the following students: Lucero Aquino, Javian Fontanez, Janalis Fuentes, Gio Adrianis Garcia, Nikki Ho, Cody Martolucci, Michelle Mercado, Ruth Marie Ogando, Jaden Ouellette, Ashley Ramirez, Ciara Sem, Chelsea Trong, Catherine Titus, and Ashley Trinidad. Thank you to those students for putting forth their absolute best effort all year and really modeling amazing ELA practices to everyone around them in their classes and throughout the day. So congratulations, top ELA students. I'm also here to talk to you about one student who really stood out this year and is getting the award of top ELA student. This young woman came to class every single day. There was not a day that went by where she did not participate, where she did not challenge me and the class, where she did not bring up discussion, where she did not make us think in a new way or make things clear with what we were reading, with what we were discussing. She was always a really active member of the class. She's a good writer, always did her best, and always open to advice or criticism or ways to make her experience in ELA even better. And I appreciate what an all-around student and what all-around positivity you brought to class, because a big part of ELA is not just can you read well or can you write well, but can you take those thoughts, can you take those things that you've read and that you've learned and that we've discussed and bring them forth into more discussion and challenge more discussion. And this young lady definitely did that. She was a pleasure to have in class. I really appreciated having her there every day. So the ELA award for this year goes to Ruth Marie Ogando. Congratulations. So to the entire class of 2020, as you move on and go on to high school, I hope you know how much you all meant to me this year. I appreciated our time together so much, and it was really hard to not be able to finish the year together. I had lots of plans for things for us to do for the end of the year, in class, books to read, discussions to have that we were not able to have, and that's hard for your teachers. It's hard for me. So thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for making this year memorable and wonderful. I hope you all go off and do really great things with your lives. I hope you enjoy high school. I hope you come back to visit, and I wish you all the best in life. Congratulations.
It is my honor to present the next group of recipients for certificates of completion. Maya de Jesus, Naisha de los Santos, Oliver Diaz Shepard, Vanessa Diaz Viale, Mariah Drummond, Naisha Esmuria, Arielis Feliciano, Ismael Ferreira, Anaelis Flores, Javian Fontanez, Janailis Fuentes, Alexa Garcia, Christian Garcia, Gio Garcia, Nylea Garcia, Princess Garcia, John Luis German, Victor Geronimo, Aaron Golan, Davier Gomez, Michael Gomez, Leslie Gonzalez, Diamani Griffiths, Jason Gutierrez, Javelli Guzman, Sonia Enriquez. I would now like to introduce Ms. Finneran, who will present the awards for excellence in grade 8 science.
Hi, I miss everybody. I wish we had a chance to see each other again. But right now I'd like to take a minute to celebrate some success in science. So the Science Award goes to a young lady who maintained a 99% average over the year. Often quiet, a little bit reserved, but always had very insightful thoughts and information to share. And that young lady is Chelsea Tron. I also want to recognize Aaliyah Aneskovich. She is someone who is full of energy, definitely spunky, always willing to challenge me with some questions that she has. Often I end up having to go do some research myself to be able to find the answer for her and for some of the other kids in the class. And I really want to thank her for her contribution to the class as a whole. And I also, this is something that we don't traditionally do, but I wanted to take some time to give some attention to some kids who have definitely shown their commitment to their education, especially in science. They're students that not necessarily always were in the Zoom classes, but behind the scenes made sure they kept communicating with me, always wanted opportunities to do better. There's quite a few. So the first is Victor Barrios, Naisha de los Santos, Diamani Griffiths, Deja Hernandez, Angel Lazo, Michelle Mercado, Ashley Trinidad, and Ozarian Ventura. I miss you all. I wish you the best.
It is my honor to present the next group of recipients for certificates of completion. Brandon Hernandez. Deja Hernandez. Nikki Ho. Julianis Infante. Stevens Joseph. Angel Lazo. Jasmine Lee. Milton Lima. Jeremiah Maldonado. Jacob Marcoux. Cody Martelucci. Ariani Martinez. Adrian Martinez. John Martinez. Joshua Matos. Darielis Medina. Janayalise Medina. Isaac Mendez. Joshua Mendez. Michelle Mercado. Liz Marie Mercedes. Jeleni Mercedes. Jeremiah Millian. Gianna Manaya. Isabella Miranda. Andrew Monroy. I would now like to introduce Ms. Grimley and Ms. Robinson, who will present the awards for excellence in Grade 8 mathematics.
Hi, class of 2020. It's Mrs. Grimley here with your final send-off. I'm here to present the Math Award for the class of 2020 and also to talk about the students who maintained an A average all year long in both my class and Mrs. Robinson's class. Usually when we're together, that would mean you would get one of those cool yellow and white math medals that are so coveted. And it is a very difficult medal to get because it's not just one class, but two classes you have to maintain an A in, and that's hard to do. So the following students maintained an A average all year long in math in both classes. Aaliyah Aneskovich, Gio Garcia, Nikki Ho, Michelle Mercado, Ronald Nguyen, Jaden Willette, Jordan Saar, Sierra Sem, Ashley Trinidad, and Chelsea Drong. So all of you, congratulations for maintaining an A average this year. That's pretty amazing, including remote learning, which was a new and difficult task for us. So good job. And also, I'm here to present the Math Award, which usually goes to the top student in mathematics. And this year, there is two, because they tied. They both had a 99% average in class, which is amazing. And I'm just going to present one, and Mrs. Robinson will present the other. So I'm here to present Chelsea Trong with the Math Award for this grade. Great job, Chelsea. You worked so hard. Your ability to do math is amazing, and you are going to go super far with that talent in life. I'm very proud of you. As for the rest of you, class of 2020, it's been a year. I will have and hold fond memories of you all. Funny jokes and laughter in class, and so many of you that I could call out with just great memories of times we shared when we were together. And I am sorry that your 8th grade had to end this way, but it did appreciate the time we had together. So, thank you. Love you all. Please bring your best into high school. Do your best. There's so much you have to offer. And you know it wouldn't be a video or a speech if I didn't cry a little bit, and I didn't want to disappoint you. So, there's tears for you. I love you all deeply. Do your best. Have a great, great time in high school. And we'll see you around. Bye.
Again, I just want to introduce myself as Mrs. Robinson, and I am lucky enough to present the Math Award for 2 students, one of which I'm going to present, who had the highest average for all 3 terms. So, without further ado, because you know how my technological skills are, this is presented from me and Mrs. Grimley, because you have to do 2 math classes, to, hope this is a little bit backwards, but anyway, Nikki Ho, this is yours for excellence. But Nikki, this is for you. Congratulations. I wish you all the best luck in high school. Look at me, I'm trying to do some technology. So, good luck, girl.
It is my honor to present the next group of recipients for certificates of completion.
Shayla Mora. Ijadis Morales. Jolie Neal. Fiona Nealon. Ronald Nguyen. Ruths Marie Ogando. Jaden Willett. Louis Para. Jaden Peguero. Aaliyah Perez. Aisha Polanco. Ashley Ramirez. Riley Ramirez. Paula Reyes. Aaliyah Reynoso. Damelise Rivera. Caleb Rivera. Nayana Rivera. Camila Rodriguez. John Carlos Rodriguez. Arkita Sewe. Idalise Salazar. Amaya Salcedo. Luis Sanchez Mejia. Esmeralyn Santana. Janelise Santana. Josmilyn Santana.
I would like to introduce Mr. Sweeney, who will present the awards for excellence in history, social science in grade 8.
Hello, class of 2020. This year's Humanities Awards go to 3 outstanding students who did exemplary work throughout our time in school and out of school. Those 3 students are Chelsea Trong, Cody Marlucci, and Raul Nguyen. Congratulations to all 3 of you. And congratulations to the entire class of 2020. One final lesson for all of you: remember history just doesn't happen in the past. You're all living it right now. So don't forget, look around, pay attention. Again, good luck and best of luck next year in high school.
It is my honor to present the final group of certificates of completion. Jadis Santiago, Jordan Saar, Ciara Sem, Eileen Suarez, Dalvin Suazo Lara, Veronica Suero, Ashley Tavares, Heidi Lise Tavares, Damian Fan, Sarah Thebe, Catherine Titus, Jisaiah Torres, Nasha Torres, Ashley Trinidad, Chelsea Trong, Jorge Valentin, Gilberto Vargas, Gemily Vargas, Jaricel Vasquez Sosa, Justin Vasquez, Jathian Vasquez, Zachary Vasquez, Robert Vega, Rosalind Velasquez, Osirian Ventura, Tavion West, Jacob Winiger. New to our program this year, and appropriately so, our grade 8 team felt it was necessary to recognize what they deemed as remote learning all-stars. And here to present those certificates is Ms. Grimley.
Hey guys, one more thing. Coming to you live from my porch, because that's where a lot of remote learning happens. So you might hear some cars, some dogs barking, it's all good. I'm here to present the final award, a new award, the Remote Learning All-Star Award. There were a lot of you who worked super hard and did as best you could, but there were 4 people who went above, beyond, called, texted, joined multiple Zoomed, asked many questions, and were just complete remote learning all-stars. Those 4 people are Angel Lazo, new guy in town, good job. Aaliyah Reynoso, new girl in town, good job you two, awesome. Aaliyah Perez Frontal, great job. And last but not least, Diamani Griffiths. Great job, guys. You were awesome. It was a tough time. It was challenging. You persevered, and you gave us 100% every single day. We could not have asked for more. Thank you. Have a great summer. Bye.
I will now introduce the Frost Middle School Assistant Principal, Mr. Casserly, who will present this year's Faculty Award.
Thank you, Mr. Patterson, and thank you, graduates of the class of 2020, for allowing me to be part of your graduation ceremonies. Your first day in the Frost Middle School was also my first day in the Frost Middle School. So when you began as fifth graders, it was my first day on the job. And I like to think that we have all together over these last 4 years learned and grown with one another, and I know that you'll continue to do that once you get into high school and beyond, and I know that you'll make us proud. So thank you for letting me be here today as part of these ceremonies. My job is to present the Faculty Award. This award is presented to the student that teachers and adults in the building have recognized as someone who truly lives up to all of the Frost Falcon attributes every day of the year. I'd like to share a couple of examples of how it is that this student lived up to those attributes while she was a member of the Frost Middle School. Her ability could be seen in the fact that she was a member of the Frost Middle School Honor Society since being in the 5th grade, or perhaps you could look to her work with Andover Breadloaf Writing Project. She shows the attributes of family and community through her work with the Frost Student Council and through the countless PTO events that she has helped organize and be at and during her time as a member of the Frost Middle School. This young lady always took the opportunity to participate in things that were available for her at the Frost Middle School. She was a 4-year member of the school's Extended Learning Day, often in Miss Bradshaw's Color Blast program, but she also took the time to take an American Sign Language class that was offered in ELD. You would be able to see her participating in the annual charity art auction that the district holds each year. For the attributes of nobility and sincerity, you could point to her work as the 8th grade ambassador to Project 351, a statewide youth leadership group that exists to bring the legacy of Dr. King to life every day. You could also see the attributes of nobility and sincerity in the way that she treated everyone each day, adults and students, with respect, with kindness, and with compassion. Whether she was representing the school as part of her work with the Project Green Light for Girls with Phillips Academy, or at any of the intramural events that you could find her at, she always represented the Frost Middle School in a way that would make us proud. For these reasons and many more, it is my honor to present this year's Faculty Award to Jaden Willett. Congratulations, Jaden, on this well-deserved award, and congratulations to all members of the class of 2020. We are so proud of you. Congratulations, good luck, take care.
And now it's time to present our Principal's Award. This year's award goes to a young lady who has been a perennial high honors student at the Frost Middle School. She was a member of our Green Light for Girls program. She often tutors in the lower grades in reading for the elementary school and is a peer mentor. She is a solid role model, always making positive choices that positively impact what we do here at the Frost Middle School. She is willing to help other students learn in the classroom, and she epitomizes what it means to be a Frost Falcon. It is my distinct pleasure, on behalf of the 8th grade team and myself, to present the Principal's Award to Michelle Mercado. Congratulations, Michelle. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our 4 staff advisors for the Frost Middle School Honor Society. Ms. Roberge, Ms. Goslin, Ms. Kane, and Ms. Spinelli.
Scholarship. As members of the Frost Middle School Honor Society, you are high achievers. You have met or exceeded the standards for language arts, social studies, science, and mathematics. You have had equal success in our extended programs, including technology, art, physical fitness, health, and wellness. You have embraced opportunities beyond the regular school day: breadloaf writing, STEM with Phillips Academy, elevated thoughts, and robotics. Nelson Mandela said, "A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. But when you add to that a literate, tongue, and pen, then you have something very special. Continue with your passion to learn.
Leadership. Leadership is defined as the act of leading a group or organization. Borrowing from some famous quotes about leadership, we'd like you to remember a few important things. Great leaders don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. Leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your absence. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. A good leader must be strong, but not rude, kind, but not weak, thoughtful, humble, and proud, but not timid or arrogant. Leaders inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more. In the words of a great football coach, leaders aren't born, they are made. They are made just like anything else, through hard work, and that's the price you'll have to pay to achieve that goal or any goal. Wishing everyone the best of luck in your future leadership endeavors.
Ms. Kane here. I just want to take the time to say thank you for your representation of character on the Frost Middle School Honor Society. Character is the qualities that distinguish a person as an individual, and you've all proven to be hardworking, determined, caring, and respectful individuals. You should all be very proud of yourself. Congratulations.
Hello, this is Ms. Pinelli, and I'd like to congratulate and thank all of the 8th graders who have participated in the Frost Middle School Honor Society for a job well done. You have represented our school well through scholarship, leadership, character, and service, and we want to thank you. When I think of service, I think of how important it is to serve others and to help one another, and I think of this class. You have gone above and beyond the call to serve each and every one of us at the Frost School Complex, and we want to thank you. From the staff appreciation lunches, to the dances, to the open gyms, and the elementary craft nights, you have been there, ready and willing to pitch in at even a moment's notice. Very often you were the first to arrive and the last to leave to help clean up. And for this we say thank you. We hope as you leave the Frost School, you will continue to serve and lead in a positive way. You've been positive role models for many of your peers and our entire student body. You've been peer tutors, and you've been part of the Math and Reading Buddy program that's affiliated with the Frost Elementary School, and we appreciate all of your efforts. Thank you again for a job well done. And I leave you with this quote: "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." Gandhi. Continue to serve. Thank you for everything. We will miss you, we love you, and we hope you have a great high school experience. Best of luck.
I'd like now to introduce our staff advisor for the Frost Middle School Student Council, Mr. Dabraki, with recognitions of service.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me a... What? Oh. Sorry, wrong speech.
Join me, and together we can rule the universe.
Still? Oh. Sorry. Friends, Lawrencians, Frostonians. All right, good? We good now? All right. I think we're back on track. Hi, Mr. Dabrocki here, longtime advisor of the Frost Student Council. I think I began my advisory role in 2000. So, thank you for being here. First, congratulations to the class of 2020. Awesome job. Wasn't easy, a lot of obstacles, hurdles, but you found a way and you got it done. You did your job. I'm here to talk about the Frost Student Council. It's a student leadership and community service organization of the Robert Frost Middle School. We recently heard from my amazing colleagues of the Frost Middle School Honor Society, and they talked about scholarship and leadership, character, service. And the Frost Student Council incorporates many of those things as well. But scholarship isn't a quality that needs to be at the top of the list. There are many other qualities that we look for when we have student council representatives. We have many crossovers. We have many students that are Honor Society and Frost Student Council. So academics is certainly important, but we focus really on the leadership, the character, and the service. The Frost Student Council, or more commonly known as the FSC, we have a mission statement. The Student Council of the Robert Frost Middle School believes that school spirit, respect, self-esteem, and communication are very important aspects of daily life at school. Our organization's purpose is the following: to work closely with the staff and administration in all matters affecting the good and the welfare of the student body, to stimulate and develop good citizenship among the students, to encourage leadership through service, to work cooperatively with the parent-teacher organization, to coordinate and encourage all student activities within the Robert Frost Middle School, and to encourage that social development through participation in campus life. As a middle school, we had to adopt remote learning or distance learning, and it wasn't easy to have that connection. But we found ways through online meetings, through Zooms, and other educational products. It was a difficult transition. It was a new way of learning. And I know that our Frost Student Council representatives and members were at the forefront of making that transition. Participating in Frost School events helps you become a more connected and better member of the Frost School community. That included the online remote learning. The Student Council members worked very hard throughout the school year to plan events for the Frost students. Those events include school dances, open gyms, Spirit Week events, the spring semi-formal for the 7th and 8th grade, food and clothing drives. Some of these events couldn't happen because of the circumstances, and that was disappointing for sure. But there were also many positives, including the sock drive in December. This was an initiative that came together rather quickly, based on a conversation I had with a student council member's parent, a Lawrence firefighter. The idea came together quickly, but our student council members embraced it, planned it, executed it, and did an amazing job. They were able to collect and purchase, through some donations, over 500 pairs of socks, which were then delivered to the Lawrence Fire Department so they could distribute them throughout the city of Lawrence. Student council members did such a great job that the story was picked up by the Lawrence Eagle Tribune as well as by WBZ TV4 in Boston. Let's take a look.
In tonight's For Your Community, a school project designed to keep people warm. Students at the Frost Middle School in Lawrence spent the last month collecting socks. They started by holding a dance, and anyone who brought a new or gently used sock got a break in the admission prize. They also collected cash donations. Last week, the Student Council presented the fire department with 200 pairs of socks and $200. The firefighters will use the donations now to help homeless shelters in the city. And
bravo.
Absolutely.
Great project.
I love that it's the Frost Middle School. It's sort of ironic.
It's fitting.
Right?
So proud of their efforts. One of the highlights of the year, no question. The Frost Student Council is comprised of 7th and 8th graders, but we rely heavily on our 8th graders for their leadership and experience. In my history as the Frost Student Council Advisor, we've always selected an 8th grader as the FSC MVP. Typically, I would look outside of the executive board because those students are already serving in special roles like president, vice president, secretary. I would typically look for a member that was serving to the best of their ability without much fanfare. This year's situation, a little bit different. This year I looked to the executive board. This year I looked to someone who was providing leadership and representing the Frost Student Council with respect and dignity during school and during the closure. As I examined the names of the 8th graders, they've all done an amazing job. But I kept coming back to one person, and that was the president, Madam President. It is my honor to present the 2020 FSC MVP to Lucero Aquino. Congratulations, Lucero. You've done a wonderful job as the Student Council President this year. Unprecedented times. Thank you for your words of encouragement earlier in today's program. You've remained a positive beacon during difficult times. And I agree, to anybody that's ever come to the Frost, once a Frosty, always a Frosty. I would like to thank all of the 8th grade Student Council members, whether they served as a representative, as a committee chair, as part of the advisory cabinet, or in an executive board role. Thank you for your service to the Student Council, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
I would now like to introduce the members of our Integrated Studies team who will present their awards.
Hi, grade 8. I'm here with you today from my personal stage, my front steps, to let you know who the recipients are of the 2019-2020 Physical Education Achievement Awards. The recipients are David Archanhel, Aaliyah Anaskevich, Victor Barrios, Fiona Nealon, Sierra Sem, and Ozarian Ventura. Congratulations to these students and all of the 8th grade students as they transition from middle school onto high school. I'll leave you guys with a little throwback to our grade 7 recess duty.
8th graders, class of 2020. I'm so proud of you all. You'll all be so successful when you go to high school next year. I have 4 people I want to recognize this year. Derry Ellis Medina, John Martinez, for reaching your goals on your access scores. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see what you'll do next. I also want to recognize Alexa Andujar and Erwin Arias for a great job being team leaders, being good role models. Good luck next year. Love you guys. Bye.
Hi guys, it's Miss Bradshaw. This year I would like to acknowledge 4 very special young ladies who have spent countless time and effort pushing their artistic ability beyond limitations. They have exhibited amazing social skills and tremendous work ethic and the ability to think outside of the box. They have contributed meaningful and inspirational artwork and are always there to help others. Congratulations to Jaden Ouellette, Georgianis Garcia, Aaliyah Anaskevich, and Aaliyah Perez Frontal. And to the 8th grade class of 2020, you have been exposed to some of the most difficult and challenging times during your years at the Frost. Just know that you are the resilient ones. You have the mindset, heart, soul, and strength to overcome obstacles. So as you move forward and you celebrate your accomplishments and your success, Remember to move forward with dignity, value your education, be creative, and most of all, be kind. I will miss you very much, but I know that I will see you again. For we are family. Once a Frosty, always a Frosty. Congratulations!
I-98, I-99, 1,000. Oh, hey there. I'm Mr. Rivera. You might recognize me from such roles as...
It's the part I was born to play, baby.
Make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
So that was an exhausting trip down memory lane and all the teaching positions I've held that you guys may recognize me from. And honestly, if there was an attribute I could assign to the class of 2020, it would be the ability to adapt to unprecedented circumstances. And you guys have shown that in spades this year, whether it be gas companies, crazy storms, or what we're going through now. You guys have persevered and you got the job done. And we couldn't be more proud of you as teachers and fellow Lawrencians. So I just want to say congrats to the class of 2020. I'll miss you guys and I'll see you down the road.
Excellent!
Alright, class of 2020, woo! I just wanted to wish you all a congratulations and good luck from the depths of my heart. I love you all. You're an excellent group of kids. And without further ado, I would like to announce the winners of Mr. Sorois's Science Exploratory Award of Excellence. And the first winner of my award goes to Ruth Maria Gondo because, you know, for all the years that I've known you, you have always been one of my favorite students to work with. And it's not because you're a hard worker or because you're, you know, so friendly and you get along with her. It's just because you always have such a positive attitude. And I think that that's something that is very important. So congratulations. And my next winner goes to Jaden Willett. And the reason why is because I want to commend Jaden for just how amazingly mature you are for your age. Like, seriously. And that's pretty cool, especially for an 8th grader. So, I love you all very much. Congratulations as you move forward, you know, into high school and then hopefully to college and, you know, out into the world. And I don't know, I hope you have an awesome summer. I'll miss you all very much.
Well, hello there. It's me, Daniel Charles Franco, aka Mr. Franco, your digital literacy teacher. Now, Mr. Patterson has given me the opportunity to present a brand new award this year called the Digital Literacy Award. But that's not good enough for me, so I've decided to rename it the Mr. Franco Award of Excellence for being excellent. And what a better year than 2020 with this class to be the first year to give this award, because as you guys know, this is one of my favorite classes of all time. The problem with giving an award to this class was there's so many kids that are just awesome and are just great people and great students and do what they're supposed to do. So I had a really, really hard time trying to decide who to give this award to. Then I remembered that I give the award. So I've decided this year, the first year of giving the Mr. Franco Award of Excellence for being excellent to the whole class of 2020, because this class has been nothing but amazing for the past 4 years. Every year before the year started, whatever grade you were in, I would always go to the teachers and tell them, oh, you guys are so lucky. This group is so awesome. They are my favorite group. They have so many great kids. And I would just go from the top down of all the kids that are just amazing in this group. And I just feel like it's such a shame that our time together got cut short, because I really, really valued every time I had class with this particular group. You guys are always the brightest part of my day and always what I looked forward to, no matter what. So with that being said, congratulations on the entire class for receiving the Mr. Franco Award of Excellence for being excellent for the class of 2020. And don't tell anyone, because next year I'm probably just going to give it to a couple kids and not the entire grade, you know what I mean? Bye guys, enjoy high school. I know you guys are all going to do great, and I really miss you, and I can't wait to see you down the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of grade 8, this concludes our grade 8 tribute. We hope you enjoyed, but before we finish, I would like to say special thanks and some closing remarks on behalf of our staff. Under such unique circumstances, there are many people to thank for the production of our grade 8 tribute. I would first like to thank Mr. Dabrocki and the students of FRM 10 for coordinating this entire effort. I would like to thank Dave Pekarski and the LPS media team. I would like to thank Ms. Tanya Willette for contributing to our grade 8 tribute and the kids going home with a nice lawn sign commemorating the event. I would like to thank Mr. Bluen for organizing the kids to get commemorative face masks. I would like to also thank Ms. Consoli, who is compiling a video yearbook which will be available in a separate link on YouTube. A special thanks to all of the members of our staff on behalf of Assistant Principal Mr. Casserly for everyone's efforts in putting together this year's grade 8 tribute. Thank you very, very much. Congratulations again. Good luck. We will miss you.
On behalf of FRM 10, I want to congratulate all the 8th graders that are graduating this year at the Frost Middle School. It has been one rough year, well, for the last 3 months of school, but it's okay, because at the end of it, we're all going on to high school, we're all going on to the next big step, and everyone's so proud of you. Congratulations. That concludes our final assembly ceremony for the class of 2020. This is Nylea Garcia with FRM 10, signing off for the final time.
Nylea, you forgot the microphone!
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Well, I'm glad everybody's back because we're right in time for my last lunch lecture of the year.
Oh
Oh no!
It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.